army is in charge of everything. Most people either live in the city or they live in the refugee camp, which isn't actually a refugee camp. It's a concentration camp. Now, they either go there willingly or they're sent there from the city if they can't find a place to live. Interestingly, there's a curfew at night, and basically if they don't get their shit together and find somewhere to live before the curfew, then they get sent to the concentration camp, which is basically where they'll die. There's nothing there, there's fuck all, blah blah blah. Now, we were in the concentration camp, which is called the refugee camp, but we all really know it's a concentration camp. But we got out because we have this. We got the mole's bracelet, which we got from the mole. The mole are people who spy on the people in the concentration camp for the army, and he's sick, so he wants some morphine. Once we get the morphine, his wife is going to pay us so we can talk to the girl who's being held as a sex slave by two men, because we want to talk to her because she knows about our past. And that's my explanation of this game thus far. Yes. Tell me where you got your beanie. This was gifted to me as well. This was gifted to me by Vamps. It came from Amazon. Vamps got me this beanie. Look at it. Ow. Isn't it so cute? I love it so much. Okay, right.
A tiny lock is preventing me from opening the door, and despite its size, it seems to be very strong.
Oh, okay. Lavena, you're like the third person today that's farted on me. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you come in here, fart on me like you own me? I love you too, Gabs. Thank you so much for the lurk, darling. Take care of yourself. Oh, and you're super sleepy. The dentist was fine. You slept for 4 hours. You spent the day with your mum. Yes, of course. Lurk, listen to no sleep and try to convince myself. Okay. Go get some rest, Gabs. Go get some rest. Sounds like the best idea.
The bolt cutters are very worn. I'm not going to waste energy using them without good reason.
The bolt cutters are so shit they can't cut through this tiny lock. Wow. Ooh, but I have a black bag. What was that? Is that blood?
It has a side zipper that's open. The lining of the bag is damp and sticky. What the hell could they have been keeping inside it?
I think that's a body bag. I think we just picked up a body bag.
Hydrofluoric acid. What's a chemical like this doing inside a medical facility?
I don't know.
The smell alone is giving me a headache.
But that's the shit that melts bone.
It's sagging from the weight and so dilapidated that I doubt this janitor's cart has many more trips left in it.
Oh, can I use the acid on the lock?
It won't open that way.
Shit. Okay, I was trying to be fucking...
Better not. I'm an intruder in this building, and it's under the Army's control. Going down to the main hall of the hospital would be walking straight into the lion's den.
Into the hornet's nest. I'm sorry, my bowels sometimes need relieving. What? Just in my presence, though?
The future is in our hands. Collaborate, rebuild, report. From the text, I say this poster must have been part of a government campaign launched after the Great Wave.
See it, say it, sort it. Yes, that's what... What's in here? Ooh, hello.
A row of anonymous ramshackle lockers.
Ramshackle.
I get the impression that everything in here could fall apart.
What a great word.
Maybe in solidarity with those poor unfortunates screaming in the main hall.
Ramshackle. Love that word.
Benches in front of the lockers. Typical locker room. And so is this musty smell of old sweat and dirty socks that permeates this entire room.
Oh, gross. What does this poster say? Is it more propaganda? Sounds very propaganda-y.
More of that official propaganda.
Hey!
Your silence is the enemy. Help the cleanup brigades is the slogan of this poster.
Oh, so the cleanup brigades are the people that go around collecting up the infected. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. They will take you away and shoot anyone who tries to stop. So, that's interesting. God, I need to rewatch The X-Files. I fucking love The X-Files. Thank you for that.
Of course. I'm starting to get annoyed with this sense of ownership I see in all the people with closets,
I mean,
lockers, and other storage furniture in the city.
it is theirs, though. Can I break through the No. Can I break through the cabinet?
I'd rather use a key to open this case, but I'm a bit short on time. So...
Smash it! Yeah, that's it. Oh, fuck. There's a dude!
Hey, excuse me,
What are you doing here?
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
You come to steal something. Take one more step and I'll call the soldiers.
Oi! No.
wait, please, don't do that.
Security, this is Nurse Uma Grundy. I need you to come right away.
Listen, Uma.
No, wait.
Uma Grundy. Listen. Listen. Uma no Thurman. You can't turn me in. Those soldiers will kill me.
You can't turn me in. Those soldiers will kill me if they find me here.
You should have thought of that before you walked into this trap. You'd better save your breath and get out of here fast, before those savages get here.
Save your breath to cool your porridge. Steal? No, you're wrong about me. I'm not a thief. I was just breaking this cabinet for funsies.
Steal? No, you're wrong about
I'm not a thief.
I'm not a thief.
You just broke the glass on one of our pharmacy cabinets. What am I supposed to think?
Harmless
There's
fun.
a reasonable explanation for all of this, I promise you.
You'd better be convincing when those soldiers get here. I can hear them coming now.
Harmless
Come on,
fun.
get out of here now while you still have time.
I thought the first priority of people in the medical profession was to save lives. Are you going to get me killed?
I thought the first priority of people in the medical profession was to save lives, and you're going to get me killed.
Yeah.
Don't you dare judge me. You have no idea what we're going through in here. Our priority is our patients, and yours should be to get out of here as fast as you can, if you value your life.
Wait a minute. Did you say Uma? Nurse Uma Thurman?
Wait a minute. Did you say Uma? Nurse Uma?
Yes, that's my name.
Wait, please don't turn me in. I know your father.
Do I?
saved his life just a few hours ago.
Did I?
They were going to deport him to the refugee camp, but I was able to stop it.
My God, did you say my father?
Yeah.
Tell me, how is he? Has anything happened to
He
him?
gave me bolt
Don't
cutters.
worry. He's safe. He told me about you and your work in this place. He was worried. He'll want to know that you're all right. Wait, please don't turn me in.
This is Nurse Uma Grundy. It turned out to be a false alarm. You don't have to come, thank you.
Thank you, Uma. You did the right thing. My name is Michael.
But now you should explain why you burst in here like that. What are you looking for, Michael?
I came to get medicine. I need a cure for the dissolved.
Cure? There's no such thing.
Yeah, I
you won't
bet.
find it here or anywhere else. The authorities distributed a memo among the medical staff months ago. I'm sure you can still find a copy of it around here somewhere. It told us that they've definitely abandoned the search for a medicine. You made a mistake risking your life to get in here.
Right.
The only thing we store here is pain. This place is a tomb for those poor infected devils.
Oh, I bet
but
Neb
also
likes
for
it
the
there.
people who work here. I'm sorry, Michael. The dissolved are condemned to death.
No, that can't be. There has to be a solution.
Hey, Cap!
A cure. Oh, man. Poor Rod. Poor Colin.
Oh, not Colin. But I heard in the refugee camp, they said there was a cure being produced and stored here.
But I heard in the refugee camp, they said a cure is being produced and stored here. Well, if that's not the case, what's the purpose of a building like this?
The army deliberately keeps that rumor about a possible cure alive. You see, as long as people still have some hope left, it is much easier to control the city more effectively. But it's a lie.
I understand.
This medical center was built just after the Great Wave, taking advantage of some abandoned underground facilities. That was when the authorities were beginning to work on their project to rebuild the city. They told us the building was going to be used to take in the first patients. Of course, we had no idea the disease would become so widespread. I left my job in a clinic downtown to come here. I wanted to lend a hand.
You did,
They demanded
Uma.
total confidentiality about our work to avoid causing panic in the population. Not even my father knew what we were really doing in here.
Yes. He told me that when I asked him about this place.
At first, we treated the patients with great care. There was medicine to ease their suffering and even research into a possible cure. Everything was going smoothly.
And then what happened?
Things started to go wrong. When the number of patients multiplied, we couldn't keep up. And then we began to run out of even the most basic supplies.
Oh, no.
And that was when the army took over complete control of the center.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Then they sealed off the building. No one was allowed to leave, not even us. We doctors and nurses have been shut in here for months, isolated without even a glimpse of daylight. They say it's for security reasons. It's for our own safety. Oh yeah. Now our medical care is limited to wrapping up the patients in plastic bags, like the ones they use to transport cadavers.
Body
and then
bags.
simply waiting for them to die, doing what little we can do to ease their suffering. Then we dispose of their remains, dissolving the black bags in acid for decontamination. And that's about it. That's all we can do with the resources we have. And sometimes it's just too much to bear.
Wow. Oh, hey Cap, how you doing, my lovely? Thank you. I haven't done anything different with my hair, but thank you so much. I just put a hat on it. I'm gonna re-dye it tomorrow, though. I'm gonna be dyeing it silver, actually, because at the moment it's just a really faded blue, and I thought, well, I want to try it as silver because it looks like silver. So yeah, you're okay, but you're very, very busy. Ah, that makes sense. Sorry to hear you're very, very busy. I know, Mid. It's all a bit sus. Hi, E4. How you doing, lovely? Neb, I said your name because she said something about punishment. All they do here is punish or something like that. And I was like, oh, Neb probably likes it. I can't remember her exact words, though. It does. It looks like a silver, but it's actually an extremely faded blue. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to cut it and dye it. So we'll see. Of course, the first thing that came to mind was Neb. Absolutely. Absolutely. All they store there is pain. That's it. That's it, Mid. Thank you. She said all they store there is pain. And I was like, oh, Neb would love it then. Condemned to die. I heard their cries of pain out there. What really happens to the dissolved?
Condemned to die. I heard their cries of pain out there.
Hey, Mayu, how you
What really
doing?
happens to the dissolved?
How are you, my lovely?
These people suffer the most excruciating pain and die in the most horrible way I've ever seen.
Gasp!
The first symptoms are bouts of nausea and fainting, which become more frequent and prolonged as the disease progresses. Until, in the end, their entire metabolism enters a state of shock. Then, their entire cell structure dissolves.
Death by
simply
snooze.
disintegrates. There's no medical explanation. It just happens. But there's something even stranger about the disease.
What could be stranger than what you just told me?
Thank you,
The
Lavena.
dissolved become erratic, unpredictable, eccentric.
Like me.
They're uncontrollable.
Like
That's
me.
why the army fears them. They're afraid of their unpredictable behavior, but also of their strange messages. So the sole function of this place is to keep them locked away, hidden, and under the army's control, until death takes them off their hands, one by one. It's also why people who harbor the dissolved are punished.
Right.
And it's also the reason for the existence of the cleanup brigade.
Sure. God, she's just spilling all the fucking beans, isn't she? We just came in and said, hi, my name's Michael. I know your dad. And she went, great, here's all of the secrets. Pleasure knowing you. What the fuck? Thank you, Uma. Holy shit, you're good, you just woke up? Oh, bless you. I hope you had a good sleep. I hope you had a good sleep, Mayu. I do. Good sleep is good. I don't know if I had a good sleep last night. I want to say I did, but then I also am tired. But fuck it, I'm always fucking tired. Yeah, just don't tell Uma any fucking secrets, because she will spill them. And also, thank you, Lavena. I'm saying thank you again for your nice comment. Your mic video quality these days. Thank you. So it's all thanks to you guys. It's all thanks to you. Okay. God damn, she's gonna tell us more secrets? But I thought they were just controlling the patient's disease to keep the disease from spreading, says Michael.
But I thought they were just controlling the patients to keep
Good
the disease
lord.
from spreading.
But that's a lie, a blatant lie. The spread of the disease is accelerating. The number of cases is multiplying every day. But
Is
it's
it?
not contagious.
Right.
We doctors and nurses have been treating the sick for months, in direct contact with them and their remains.
Okay.
And the rate of contagion among us is no higher than out there. The army is lying.
Gasp.
But then, how is the disease spread?
We don't know, Michael. No one knows.
Oh.
What we do know is that it's not caused by direct contact with the victims. There's another reason for the Army's secrecy about the dissolved. Fear. It's human nature to fear the unknown.
True.
We tend to panic when faced with something we don't understand.
Yes.
And this damn disease is more than any of us can handle.
That's a very human trait. We're only here because of you, though, Vic, so don't belittle how much you put into this community. Thank you, Neb. Thank you. I'm learning to take the compliment, you know. There would have been a time where I would have been like, no, pff. But I'm encouraged by you guys to always take the compliment.
Yes, you.
So
I'm
Me?
so fucking proud of you.
oh, it's me. That's Mid saying that they're proud of me. Yee. I don't know what to do. Thanks. You're welcome. It's great and it deserves recognition, mentioning, and of course, it's awesome. Just like you motherfuckers. To be honest, if you kept all that to yourself, you probably would spill it to the first face. Yeah, no, I mean, you're not wrong, Mid. I mean, how long is this? How the fuck long has she been down here? I mean, she did just say that they were basically kept in isolation. Yeah, no, that's a good point. If I was her, I'd probably tell him everything too. Just wait till you get to the point where you get cocky from how confident you are. What, me? Pfft. Bloody hell. Be a... What's the saying? It'll be a cold day in hell, I think. When I get cocky from being confident. Jesus Christ. But I will take the compliment and the head pats. Hi, Foxy!
Tap that booty.
Nat!
Oh, it's coming towards us.
Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for tapping my biddy booty on my days. Oh, see you later, Cap. Have a great night, darling. Go to bed before I keel over. Okay, go to bed. Go to bed, Cap. See you later. Good night, my darling. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I'm sure you will get there, Vix. You glorious cunt. Yes, I am one of those. Definitely a cunt. Glorious? I'm like a bejazzled cunt, basically. I just got a couple of Diamante on just for the weekend, you know. So, what is it that makes the dissolve so unpredictable and dangerous?
And what is it that makes the dissolve so unpredictable and dangerous?
Why? Why
They
is
know,
this?
Michael?
They know.
You probably think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, they know. They talk about events no one else knows about. They sense things. They bring back
Yes, Neb.
information from the places they go.
Oh.
And they talk to the dead there, Michael. They communicate with the dead. They know, Michael.
Phantasma.
They're just sick people, Uma.
No, they're more than just ordinary sick people. You wouldn't talk like that if you had been living with them, and their messages and their prophecies all these months.
What do they say? What kind of things do they say? Wait a minute. Tell me what they
Did you just say
say.
the dissolved make prophecies?
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
When I first came to the center, I became friendly with a patient, a 13-year-old girl.
All right.
All the time I was taking care of her, she never stopped chatting. She told me all about the underground highways. She said she went there every day.
Underground highways?
She said they all went there when they lost consciousness.
Oh.
Obviously, I felt great pity for the girl, but in time I also came to feel tremendous fear. I was afraid of that poor, hopeless child. Her visions, her dreams, her messages terrified me. And then one night she sat down next to another patient, an older woman who looked surprisingly healthy. According to our calculations, this woman still had a few months to live. The woman had just lost consciousness. "Leave me alone with her," the girl said to me. "It won't be long now." And she took the woman's hand. And just seconds later, the woman started to dissolve, shrieking and writhing in pain, until there was nothing left of her but a puddle of brown, viscous liquid. The girl
Ew.
turned to me and said, "I knew she was leaving us, and I didn't want her to go alone. That would have been very sad, wouldn't it, Uma?" The girl's face was still dripping with the remains of the patient. She knew what was going to happen, Michael. She saw it. From then on, my fear became uncontrollable. I felt defenseless next to her.
I understand.
Finally, my panic was so great that I refused to go anywhere near her. And I even, God forgive me, I felt secretly relieved when she herself finally dissolved.
You monster!
They know, Michael. And that's why they're so dangerous to the people in power now.
So, could we assume some kind of hive mind? Hive mind? Hive mind. Diction. Vix. Diction. Enunciate your words. So, could we assume some kind of hive mind? Yeah, vamps, feel free. The Discord chat's for everybody. You know what? She sounds bollocks, but you know what? I don't want to mess with a hive mind of dissolving corpses. Yeah.
The cleanup brigades. I've seen how they behave.
They're savages.
Violently.
I despise them. They're like predatory animals.
Yes.
Heartless and unscrupulous. The rest of the staff refuses to share the facilities with them. So their lockers are out in the hallway. That's where they keep everything they need for their hunting expeditions. The GPSs, the disease detection tests, their ID badges. Each unit is made up of 2 soldiers, 1 doctor, and 1 nurse. I mean, doctors and nurses collaborating with those bloodthirsty animals. But then they say, "What do you want? It's our job, and somebody's got to do it."
Yes, that phrase sounds familiar.
Why?
It's bone-chilling. Police and criminals using exactly the same words to justify their actions. You gotta do what you gotta do. That seems to be the slogan of the executioners of this new world.
Talk to my father, Michael. Tell him that I'm all right, that he shouldn't worry.
Okay.
That we'll be seeing each other soon.
All
Very
right.
soon.
But can I have what's in that? Can I have that one bottle that looks suspiciously pick-upable? Ooh, that is morphine. Oh, yeah. Search the desk.
Let's see. Inside, I only see dust and old papers and a tiny key.
A tiny key? Ooh, take the tiny key.
Let's see.
Okay. Bye, Uma. Can I switch off her
Nurse's
lamp?
silhouette seems to fade in the light of this lamp. I'm afraid that after so many months cooped up in here, Uma is nothing more than a ghost now.
Bye, Uma. I gotta take this tiny key because I think it opens the locker. Tiny key.
Let's see if it's the key to this closet.
Ooh, I bet it is. Nice.
Bingo.
Disease
I'm not going to
test
take any.
kits.
A small red LED is blinking on all of them. An unmistakable sign that they've been used.
Oh, ooh, okay. What's in this wooden crate? I
see a yellow bucket in here with medical waste, with a handful of what seem to be tests for detecting the dissolved.
Right. Oh God, what did I just put? Oh my Lord, a GPS?
According to one of the cleanup brigade's forums, this is the device they use to navigate during their raids.
Oh.
Sort of like an electronic map.
Yeah,
But it looks
a
like some
GPS.
satellites are actually still working after the Great Wave. Something I could
Interesting.
easily confirm if this contraption had batteries in it.
Right. Interesting. So we need batteries. Also, why are there some satellites that are still working after the Great Wave? Is that not weird?
Authorized Vehicle Pass. It's the ID that allows the cleanup brigades to get in and out of the hospital compound in their macabre ambulances. From what I can tell, the Army can pump you full of lead if you try to come through the gate without one of these. It's an internal Army memo for the hospital's medical staff. The report talks about the failure to develop a cure for the dissolved, and what's even worse, the decision to finally abandon the search for one.
Oh shit. Okay. So that little boy has got no hope. Do we get to steal an ambulance? That's kind of what I'm wondering.
I'm not going to take an unmistakable...
Okay, we're not going to take any of that. Okay, there's nothing else. Let's just get the fuck out of here then. Because we got morphine now, which means we can give it to that lady, which means we can get the money, which means we can go talk to Rose.
This door leads to a dingy back room. What the hell could be in here?
I don't
can hear
know.
the buzz of electricity coming from inside, but I can't figure out anything more without a little more light.
Yeah, and we don't have a torch. Okay, let's just leave. Let's just leave because we got the morphine. Let's go. Oh, shh, everybody. Sneaking back. Sneaking back. We do the sneaky sneak. Yes, back through the very nasty fucking forest. Okay, so now what we need to do is go back to the fucking
This street is even more desolate and silent than it was before.
Oh.
I guess while I was in the subterranean hospital for the dissolved, the soldiers called the curfew.
Ah, yeah. Oh.
She meditates in silence, resigned and exhausted. Considering the mental state of Reverend Blake, I guess it falls to her to take care of him night and day.
True. I can speak to her though.
What are you doing out here, ma'am? What's the matter?
It's my brother. He's disappeared. We don't know where he is.
Oh, he
What
went
do
to
you mean
those
he's
fucking
disappeared?
ruins, didn't he?
Well, we haven't seen him since he spoke to you. Since he ran out of the church. We've been searching for him for hours and can't find him anywhere.
And you don't have any idea where he might have gone?
No, he simply ran out of the door, completely out of control. I've never seen him so upset.
I have a
And
weird
we
feeling
haven't
I know
heard
where he
anything
is.
from him since. I just know that something terrible has happened to him. My brother is very sick and he shouldn't be out there alone and unprotected. I fear the worst.
Calm down. There's no reason to think that anything has happened to him.
I have a feeling that something awful has happened. I'm sure of it. Besides, the soldiers have already called the curfew. If they find him on the street alone and lost, in his condition, my brother is a very beloved and respected person. But those beasts don't care who he is.
I understand.
We have to get off the street. Please, if you see my brother, tell him to come home. Tell him we're waiting for him.
Of course. I'll do that.
He's gonna be in that fucking swamp. I bet. Also, can I need to talk to this dude. Knock knock.
This home already has an owner. Let's leave him in peace.
You bet he's dead already. I'm half wondering. Your daughter's okay, by the way. I mean, she's like, her soul is dead, but because of where she works. But other than that, she's physically okay. All right, let's come back in here. Oh, where's one of your little
The camp
pals?
is closed, rat. Get away from the gate.
Wait a
But I
minute.
have to come in. It's urgent.
God damn
What
it.
happened?
There's no understanding you worms. Always wanting to get out of here. Once you're outside, you're dying to get back in. One of our soldiers was killed, and the camp will remain closed until the matter is cleared up. So take a hike.
There was an attack?
Yes, someone hit one of the sentries in the watchtowers with a rock and made him fall out. He was killed instantly. Luckily,
Oh.
it seems there was a witness who saw the perpetrators launch the projectile and they have been detained.
Oh, the
But we never
kids.
trust the testimony of a rat, so we're waiting for the criminals to confess or for the murder weapon to turn up.
Uh-oh.